Tara mag-aral tayo dito sa Angeles City Senior High School upang ikaw ay matuto dito sa Angeles City Senior High School. Tara mag-aral tayo dito sa Angeles City Senior High School upang ikaw ay tumalino dito sa Angeles City Senior High School. Tara, mag-aral tayo. Tara, magsikap tayo. Tara, 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 tara mag-aral tayo dito sa Angeles City Senior High School upang ikaw ay matuto dito sa Angeles City Senior High School. Tara mag-aral tayo dito sa Angeles City Senior High School upang ikaw ay tumalino dito sa Angeles City Senior High School. Tara, mag-aral tayo. Tara, magsikap tayo. Tara, 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 tara.
Good morning and welcome to Angeles City Senior High School second virtual commencement exercises with the theme Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic. Let us pay tribute to our heroes by standing still as we sing the national anthem, immediately followed by the invocation and singing of the DepEd Region 3 March, DepEd Angeles City March, and Angeles City Senior High School Hymn.
Bayang magiliw, pero sa sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa higit ko'y buhay. Lupang inilang, gulit na ng magiging, sa panlulupi, di ka pasisiliw. Sa dalat at tulog, sa sinuya, sa langit o maghaw, mahilag ang tula at awit sa kamay minamahal. Ang isang tawad ko'y tagumpay na nagdidinig. Ang bituin mo't parang na kailan ang may magdidilig. Lupa ng araw na buwan, ating pagsinta mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na pag may mga akin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Dear God, how wonderful it is to have reached this graduation ceremony, and I thank you that you had been with me throughout my education. Lord, may it be a time of great fellowship and fun for all of us. And thank you for all the good friends I have made, and for all that I have learned as I have worked my way through this schooling. Thank you for the skills that I have acquired and the teachers that have taught me so tirelessly. Thanks for all my friends and family that have been supportive and for the many lessons that I have learned. Lord, it is an exciting and yet a daunting thing to realize that a whole chapter of my life is just about to close and a new phase of life is beginning. Be with me, Lord, as I pray, as I step out into the unknown and ask that you would lead and guide me through all the ups and downs of life that are likely to accompany me along this untried journey. Lord, keep me close to you. I have been warned how easy it is to get sucked into the world's way of thinking and behaving. And I don't want to find myself drifting into the ways of the world. Thank you for my parents and for the amazing support they have been throughout my life. And so, Lord, here I am about to graduate, but I pray that you will continue to be my guard and my teacher and instructor along life's way. To your praise and glory, in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
In laurel na As the wind blows today, we raise the banner of education for the students of this generation to take pleasure in knowledge and wisdom. Through one interaction among all big and small, where there is no fear of bias and inequity. Angeles City Senior High School, we recall that through you we can set what's right, we can set what's true. Angeles City Senior High School, your glorious mission we abide. We bear your excellence and pride. Angeles City Senior High School. As the river flows today, we move to enlighten all through the grasp of our mentors that nourish the Filipino race with unceasing inspiration and a sound means of learning to urge their minds and hearts to be tomorrow's light. Angeles City Senior High School, we recall that through you we can set what's right, we can set what's true. Angeles City Senior High School, your glorious mission we abide. We bear your excellence and pride. Angeles City Senior High School. Angeles City Senior High School, we recall that through you we can set what's right, we can set what's true. Angeles City Senior High School, your glorious mission we abide. We bear your excellence and pride. Angeles City Senior High School. Angeles City Senior High School.
To formally start our program, let us welcome our dearest principal, Sir Larry June R. Lobo.
To our school's division representative, Dr. Emerito Nicdao, to our hardworking and dedicated teachers, to our supportive parents, and to our learners who are the stars of today's momentous event, a blessed afternoon. School year 2020-2021 started out with uncertainties and fears brought by the pandemic. Parents were not sure whether to have their children enroll, and students were hesitant to pursue their dreams. Some even called for academic freeze. But the Department of Education did not raise the white flag against the pandemic. Our school employed the blended learning delivery mode. Teachers upgraded themselves from classroom teachers to online teachers, at the same time call center agents, so as to attend to the learning needs of the students. Our learners showed bravery, resilience, and perseverance in continuing to study despite the threats of COVID-19. And today, we have them marking a great milestone in their lives, completing the senior high school level of the K-12 curriculum. Our dear graduates, today you are to finish a chapter of your book and begin a new one. Know that we are proud of you and we look forward to your success. Several paths lay before you, and choosing the right path may not be that easy. May the learnings, the experiences, the pieces of advice from your teachers be of help as you make your next steps towards your dreams. Continue to pray, seek the wisdom of the Almighty, and give thanks for everything you have and is bound to have. Strive to achieve your best version, and be valuable contributors to our country. We believe in you and we are rooting for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. To set the tone of the momentous event, let us welcome Mr. Wendell Limbaga of Alexander.
To our division representative, Dr. Emerito Sinikdao, to our school head, Mr. Larry Jun R. Lobo, faculty, staff, alumni, and most especially graduates, family, and friends. Good afternoon and welcome. It is a great honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the second virtual graduation of Angeles City Senior High School. Today is a very special day for everyone, especially to my dear classmates and friends, because today we will witness how our hard work will be paid off. Of course, we offer these days to our teachers who have diligently taught us all throughout the year, our families who have been the strongest foundation of love and support, and to our classmates whom we have built an unexpected friendship with. Thank you very much. My dear classmates, let's admit it. We came to this school as total strangers. Strangers with different dreams and aspirations in life. As time goes by, we have learned to depend each other because of the different things that we have learned from each other. Our compassion taught us to build towers from small stones. Our determination trained us to always remain hopeful after a storm. Our perseverance primed us to stand up each time we stumble and fall. And lastly, with love and trust to each other, we were able to build everlasting friendship despite of our fears and uncertainties. We should be proud and loud because we are now finally here. We have reached another milestone of our lives. And as we start to take a much bigger step and enter a much bigger world, we are confident because that is what our school has taught us and equipped us to become. But of course, we should not forget how our teachers have molded us to become what and who we are right now. That is why I would like to take this opportunity to thank our teachers who taught us to become good and responsible learners, as well as become the better and unique version of ourselves. Because of their never-ending efforts, and they were able to produce outstanding and excellent students. Our teachers made us picture a very wonderful and successful future ahead for us. To our families and friends who have been supportive of our dreams since the very beginning, we thank you for your love and support. That is why we offer this day to you. This day marks not just our achievement, but also your triumph and victory over all the struggles that we have fought all together. The pandemic has forced us to lock ourselves in the comforts of our homes. We are compelled to adjust into the new normal and virtual learning. We have felt the challenge and faced numerous obstacles. I know it feels sad that we didn't have a chance to meet face to face and say our highs and hellos to each other. But I believe that this isn't the end. We could still meet in the very future. And the moment that we cross paths, we are already successful individuals. They say that graduation is the time where we could envision what our future could be. And as we take a further step forward, we cannot help but reminisce about all our sleepless and tiring nights in the past. I hope that when we do look back, we will do so with fondness and warmth. Thank you and congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Wendell. Let us listen to the message of the head of the Department of Education, Secretary Leonor Magtoles Briones.
Good day, to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Department of Education Region 3 Director, Ma'am May B. Eclar.
The school year 2020-2021 will forever be etched in the minds and hearts of every Filipino learner as the time when education took a drastic change. The classroom suddenly was no longer the physical structure in the school, but the virtual platform on the internet or a learning space at home. Teaching did not include anymore the chalk and the blackboard, but distance learning activities like online classes, radio and TV-based instruction, and self-learning modules. And yes, the teacher was not only limited to sir and madam, but it also meant the learners' parents and guardians at home. COVID-19 has definitely changed the landscape of the teaching and learning process. Yet, with our collective resolve and resiliency, which is uniquely Filipino, we vowed not to let this pandemic stop us from making learning happen, from ensuring that our children get an education. Through the DepEd Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, we operationalized and concretized our vision and mission that our pursuit of quality education must continue despite the pandemic. My dear graduates, completers, and academic awardees of school year 2020-2021, you are the products of this unique period in our nation's education history when we were faced with a tremendous challenge in our learning delivery. Difficult as it may be, you still manage to survive and overcome the hurdles and obstacles owing to your adaptability and creativity. This alone makes you winners, game changers, and trailblazers. To our school leaders, teachers, parents, and other stakeholders who continue to brave the imminent danger posed by the COVID-19 virus to their health and their lives every day, just to make sure that our children do not stop from learning, you are the unsung heroes and frontliners of DepEd's mantra of Sulong Edukalidad. Our dear partners in education who have given immense support to our schools, we did not only push through with the school year. We made sure that our children receive quality learning in the face of these trying times. Strengthening the quality education amid the COVID-19 pandemic is not simply about the use of various distance learning delivery modalities. It speaks about the essentials that you continuously embody, such as your generosity and dedication for education. To encapsulate it in one word, it speaks about our common goal to provide the learning opportunities for our children amidst these trying times. Many years and decades from now, our dear batch 2020-2021, when you will look back at this day of your graduation, completion ceremony, or recognition day, you will most certainly remember it with the most unique memory. For one, your day will probably be recorded in perpetuity because it happened in a virtual ceremony. Please do not look at this as a scarcity, but rather as a living testimony of your ability to rise above any adversity. Congratulations, and may God continue to bless and guide you.
And now, let's move forward to the most significant moment in every graduation ceremony. It is my pleasure to turn the podium back to Ma'am Jeneline Aso, Grade 12 Chairwoman, for the presentation of candidates for graduation. This is to be followed by the acceptance, confirmation, and distribution of certificates. On behalf of the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Irelyn P. Tamayo, let us welcome Dr. Emerito Nicdao.
To our school division representative, Dr. Emerito C. Nicdao, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for the school year 2020-2021 of Angeles City Senior High School, of whom are 23 male ADM students and 54 female students, 78 male TVL students, and 92 TVL female students, a total of 247 graduating students. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the senior high school curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education. Dr. Emerito C. Nicdao, may I therefore request to confirm their graduation.
By the authority vested in me by the officer in charge, Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Maria Irelyn P. Tamayo, as the Education Program Supervisor in MAPE, and acting upon the recommendation of your school head, Mr. Larry June Lobo, that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education for the enhanced basic education curriculum in high school, I now confirm your graduation this 14th day of July 2021 here at Angeles City Senior High School. You may now receive your certificates. Congratulations.
At this juncture, let us be emboldened with the graduation message from the school superintendent, Dr. Maria Irelyn P. Tamayo.
Congratulations to the graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, you have successfully entered, in the words of our DepEd Secretary, Leonor Bagtolis Priones, a brave new world. And as I have said a while ago, you had successfully emerged from that journey victoriously. Instead of going to your schools and participating actively in classroom interactions for this school year, you have to stay in the confines of your homes and engage in distance learning modality. It was a difficult adjustment on your part, but still, you persevered in order to achieve your dreams of getting an education and achieving your goals in life. So in the process, as you look back to this school year, which is indeed full of trials and challenges, you will realize that you have achieved or you have accomplished three important values. And these are patience, perseverance, and productivity. It has been very difficult for you answering your modules or learning activity sheets in all your subjects almost every day. But still, armed with your patience, you had given all your best so that you will fulfill the different responsibilities attributed to your being a learner in the different subject areas. There are times I know that you wanted to give up. There are issues like your physical health, your family's physical health, and even your daily subsistence. But you never gave up. Your perseverance pushed you to make your dreams more reachable, to make your dreams more attainable, and that is to continue your education in spite of this health crisis. And as you look back at the school year that has passed, you will realize that in spite of everything, it has been a very productive one. You have completed your modules or learning activity sheets. You have achieved mastery of competencies in the different subject areas. You gained new knowledge. You acquired new skills. And you imbibed values that will make you better persons and better citizens in the future. So my dear graduates and completers, I say, carry on. Carry on in achieving your dreams, no matter how difficult life seems to be. Carry on until your dreams become a reality. And when your dreams do become a reality, do not forget the values that your teachers and your alma mater had taught to you. Being maka-Diyos, makatao, makabansa, and makakalikasan. Again, congratulations, my dear graduates and completers. May God bless you on the next phase of your journey.
After years of hard work and dedication, graduates, it is about time to reward your commitment towards education. Reap the fruit of your labor. It is now my pleasure to give time to the advisor of Grade 12 Alexander, Mrs. Jenilyn A. Saw, to call the name of the graduates.
Acosta Carl Emmanuel E. with honor. Antonio Jed D. with high honors. Domingo Rashford C. with honors. Flores Lance Allen with honors. Good Raymond F. with high honors. Laksamana Baron H. with high honors. Limbaga Wendell M. with high honors. Lobo Wendell D. with honors. Mariano J. M. Miras Rainer B. with honors. Acopio Eliza O. Arceo Jerlyn S. with honors. Arenos Jasmine Ann D. with high honors. Aison Angel May R. with honors. Azania Angela Marie Isabel M. with high honors. Bernardo Vanessa April T. with honors. Bognot Jename Marquez M. with honors. Buenaventura Gemaline S. with high honors. Cabeza Jessica C. with honors. Caliboso Ana Marie C. with high honors. Crisostomo Micaela. De Rosario Bea D. with high honors. De la Cruz Ira R. with honors. Ekaran Ana Joy M. with honors. Flores Eunice Eliza P. with high honors. Galang Mary Joy. Lacson Janela May with honors. Longasa Angela Mendoza with high honors. Lozano Camille B. with high honors. Manuel Diana P. with honor. Mengote Ira May M. Morales Maylin M. with honors. Narbay Jane Maclani P. with high honors. Luna Christine S. with high honors. Salenga Cherry Faye T. with honors. Simbulan Cristina with high honors. Velasquez Ilan with honor.
Mr. Abelino Gonzalez.
Antilo Trencio G. with high honors. Bontot Jake S. with honors. Edris Mahathir D. Gania Rafael M. with honors. Garcia Ildefonso S. Ginto Angelo Israel E. with honors. Lizzie Kerr Paulo P. with high honors. Melo John Robert L. with honors. Namit Luigi G. Quinto Alan Peter Paul. Rael Vincent Ian D. with honors. Yanga Stephen. Aguas Jubilin B. with high honors. Angeles Ariana T. with high honors. Ardales Jesseline D. with high honors. Barsaga Charmaine with high honors. Basco Kayla C. with honors. Blasquilio Desiree with honors. Bonifacio Kayla Cristal P. with honors. Cadawas Gracelyn with high honors. Cordova Annalyn D. with honors. Cruz Elaine Chrysler C. with honors. Dimanlig Janessa May with honors. Gerte Dionila Marie C. with honors. Jose Edralin with high honors. Lumba Angelica M. with honors. Makapagal Ad Majoren with honors. Mercado Daniel S. with high honors. Narciso Mayra Juliana Lloyd with honors. Navarro Madrilyn Alayra with honors. Ruado Irish R. with honors. Samson Minya Lourdes with high honors. Santillan Janet S. with honors. Sapra Ann Camille B. with honors. Sembrano Catherine Joy with honors. Sereyon Maria Lorly with honors. Southerland Karina with honors. Vidal Michelle C. with honors. Yandan Angel Joy S. with honors.
Mrs. Dory Cruz.
Kalimlim J. Robert F. Caperal Jan Senki S. Celestino Jerome B. Deirit Juan Roman D. Gariando Mark Angelo F. Olarte Edsel D. Paglinawan John Ray Mark F. with honors. Sarmiento John Godwin D. Tanggalin John Levan C. Tupay Arcel D. with honors. Angeles Alia D. with honors. Banting Janaisa M. with honors. Bautista RCP. Deyang April Joy L. with honors. De La Peña Geraldine A. with honors. Gipalen Lian Kelly G. with honors. Longasa Paula Jean M. with honors. Lopez Geraldine B. with honors. Messina Ira May F. Rivera Sofia Nicole J. with high honors. Romero Eliza M. with high honors. Rosagas Valerie Regala. Santiago Ameria A. with honors. Santiago Shaila Rose E. with honors. Sioson Kyla Francel with honors.
Mrs. Zenny Pineda.
Alimon Aaron Philip S. with honors. Bariso Ivan Raff S. Delgado Berhel U. Dinsmore Devon Kyle. Eronilia Ramil R. with honors. Halandon Christian J. L. Lucky Louis J. Z. with honors. Mirasol Eduardo Jr. R. with honors. Pantig Ivan Daniel. Peñalver John Paul B. Salvador John Anthony R. with honors. Tiglao Dexter Joshua B. Tulio Jericho Pearl M. with I honors. Valencia Javan L. Asho Mary Joy M. with honors. Alfonso Rochelle N. with honors. Azuela Antoinette. Beltran Larissa Coril B. Bernadette Risa J. E. with honors. Voliosa Alexandria B. with honors. Bulanati Way Ira R. Jimenez Geraldine Liwanag Kayla R. with honors. Makapagal Nika P. with honors. Mejia Crusel R. with high honors. Pangilinan Janine. Navaja Crystal Ann with honors. Nolasco Maricar A. with honors. Ordonez Rosemary D. Gizon Ann Y. with honors. Ramirez Jinky N. with honors. Ramirez Jeremy N. with honors. Rivera Kinamari R.
Mrs. Jennifer David.
Angeles Aljon D. with honors. Cortez Richard E. De la Cruz Mark Lester P. with high honors. Evangelista John Paul F. with high honors. Lansang Joshua Cyrus N. with honors. Likot Jonathan C. Masbang Iverson O. with honors. Reyes Sherwin M. Dongo John Aldrin M. Agapito Crystalline C. with high honors. Aviles Arsenet C. with high honors. Kubid Laika P. with honors. Del Rosario Melanie May C. with high honors. De los Reyes Angelica Ayesha T. with honors. Garcia April Ann C. with high honors. Kiwan Jonalyn A. with honors. Henson Monica A. with honors. Lacandale Janelle Isha B. with honors. Lopez Princess T. with honors. Noranya Josephine M. with honors. Manalo Jessie May A. Mangilit Mariel Ann P. Manguera Juliana F. Martin Morelia P. with honors. Kiazon Idili G. Tiazon Zoe Ruben C. Rivera Marjorie O.
Mrs. Karen Canlapan.
De Guzman Chris Joshua with honors. De La Peña David A. with high honors. Day Ezekiel Mar D. with honors. Dizon David D. Espirito Jensen Hill G. Ganya Aaron Kyle L. Lugay Francis Lance S. with honors. Magdasok Miguel T. Manalo Kino Mark A. Marilia Samuel C. Oiko Ivan Joshua E. with honors. Roland Federico Jr. M. Tolosa Justin G. with honors. Tongko Charles D. with honors. Basco Giancari S. with honors. Borromeo Catherine Jane C. Kalilong Laika S. Caralipio Aliana D. Covero Mary Grace G. with honors. Rairit Precious Ann V. with high honors. De Jesus Rio R. with honors. De Mesa Rona Jane D. with honors. Garcia Kate Erica S. with honors. Magdasok Maria Micaela T. Pineda Ferdinand L. Punsalan Criseldine S. with honors. Kilantang Glenn May A. Quinto Annalyn M. Ramos Casey T. with honors. Rocaberte Ashley May S. with honors. Sagnit Josephine L. Supan Daylin P. Vasquez Joyce T.
Mrs. Joanna Abendani.
Mondre S. Asho with honors. Brendel L. Bertes with high honors. Brent Ashley S. Kubaku with high honors. Nicanor I. Del Cruz Jr. with honors. Ronaldo C. Flores Jr. with honors. Mark Angelo E. Lamera with honors. Gerson Frian J. Maki with honors. Jezreel M. Manguera with honors. Romuel Jose F. Marigondon with honors. Chan Patrick A. Pancho with honors. Prince Justin L. Patangi with honors. Christian Michael B. Pineda. Patrick A. Kizam. Jean Paul C. Reyes. Carlos D. Sarmiento. Neil Louis O. Sotero with honors. Jeremiel R. Tacho. Rasad B. Unte with high honors. Mia Jean A. Aliado with honors. Ezra Andrea D. Calaguas with high honors. Catherine Joyce L. Cambura with high honors. Lovelyn G. Cubero with honors. Janela Ann T. Fernandez with honors. Erica Joy V. Gonzalez. Eunice Ann M. Lingad. Rian Maria Josea S. Ocampo with honors. Tricia May L. Simbulan with honors.
Mrs. Jennifer E. Tayag.
Lord Lawrence C. Bartolome. John Rafael B. Berlado. Leo J. P. Cañete. Jonathan T. Dimalanta, Jo Marie N. Estrada with honors. Jancis Kenji M. Ibarra, Raski T. Malyano, John Rairan P. Manganti, John Dexter B. Papiano with high honors. Harold C. Palomar, Jerwin Parungaw, Jeremiah II B. Rogers, Mariel Jan G. Salas, Cyrus Andre P. Sanchez with honors. John Paul Y. Tamayo with honors. Rolin C. Andrin, Wilma Barosa, Rochella Ishi J. Kambura with honors. Ishin M. Castro with honors. Erin Nicole E. Cunanan with honors. Janine Faye R. De La Masa, Jonna May B. De Lambaca with high honors. Justin Nicole T. Dunca with honors. Anna Grace L. Lacanlale, Charles T. C. Palomar with honors.
Congratulations, graduates! May I call on Mr. Byron Laksamana for the Thanksgiving message.
A pleasant afternoon, class of 2020. It is indeed such an honor to be here speaking on behalf of the graduates. Can you believe it? Here you are. Look at you. You nailed it. With all of us here in the school of choice, Angeles City Senior High School, our beloved alma mater. Imagine, we are already here on our most awaited day of our senior high school journey, which is graduation ceremony of school year 2020-2021. As I convey this speech, I would like first to acknowledge our division representative, Dr. Emerito Sinic Dao, our dear principal, Mr. Larry Jun Lobo, the parents, my academic friends, fellow graduates, and of course to my advisors who did not make hesitations to help me with my academics, Miss Janeline So, and as well as Rowena M. Gomez, especially to my Lola, Lilibet Laksamana. They have been with us throughout this academic year, through happiness, through success, and of course, through failures. You are all highly acknowledged and well appreciated. Students encountered bizarre situations, especially this school year, wherein most of the learners experienced unmotivated times since traditional way of learning or imparting knowledge has been laid by. The commencement of online learning created such a big agitations to everyone. Some are not privileged enough to cope up with the new way of learning. Some changed their path and chose work over studying. I believe we do all have our different timing. Nevertheless, to utilize all the resources that our community have, our dear city donated tablets to properly implement this academic year. Teachers and administrators made sure that no student should be left behind. Thank you so much for your undying support and for your passion in teaching. You molded us to become who we are today, skilled and learn. On behalf of the graduates of class of 2020, Salamat Guro. And to tell you my story, and somehow it might give such an inspiration to my fellow graduates, I nearly gave up this academic year since it is pandemic and I chose to work as a full-time call center agent. It was hard dealing with your work and with your studies at the same times. It breaks my heart hearing from teachers and some students are not actively engaging in online classes due to their chosen field of work. I told myself, will I be able to make it this time? And of course, yes. I challenged myself. I work as a call center agent at night and my duty as a student in the morning. The time, pressure, and stress that it gave me, it was nerve-wracking yet fulfilling. To tell you honestly, I wouldn't make it if my teachers were not considerate enough to someone like me, a working student. I was surprisingly thinking that each day passes by, I am beyond grateful that I fulfill my duty as a worker and as a student. Look where I am today. I accomplished this academic year. If I made it, I am also 100% sure that you can also make it. As Gina Linetti once said, life is chaos. Success is completely arbitrary, and confidence is everything. Simply means life is full of trials and challenges. Success does not mean that you are wealthy. Success is a perception that every person does have different meaning. Success can be a small thing or the biggest one. It only depends on the human perception. Lastly, if you do have confidence, everything will follow. Moving forward, I know some of you are busy thinking captions now for your graduation post on Facebook, putting hashtag graduate, hashtag class of 2020, hashtag Sakalam. However, before you make the most outstanding post on social media, I would like to say that you, yes you made it. We made it. Our teachers made it. Parents and guardians made it as well. Congratulations to each and every one of us. Before I end this message of mine, I just want to reiterate all those sleepless nights and thousands of breakdowns that we had experienced along this senior high school journey. I can say that hard work paid off. Thank you and good luck on your next endeavors in life. Padayon, class of 2020. God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Byron. In every memorable moment, there are always songs that will embody and further emotions. Let us welcome the graduates for singing their graduation song entitled A Million Dreams. remarks, may I request our dearest Barangay Captain of Pandan Angeles City, Honorable Jeremias Alejandrino.
A distinguished guest, beloved members of the faculty, dear parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good day to everybody. There is no doubt in my mind that the happy moments of today's virtual graduation ceremony of our beloved Angeles City Senior High School will leave memories worth reminiscing in the years to come. This holds true in large part of the case of both parents and graduates for reaching another momentous milestones in their quest for education. Before we come to the conclusion of this celebration, let me express my sincerest gratitude to you for considering me, to quote your own words, a supportive, consistent, and ever-loyal stakeholders of your school. It pleases me to be made a part of this memorable event. At this point, kindly allow me to reiterate our commitment to you of keeping the partnership that has been forged between us growing even firmer, more vibrant, and fruitful as the years go by. My warmest congratulations to you, dear graduates, parents, faculty members, and all who make up this wonderful institution of learning. Thank you, and God bless.
This commencement exercise has truly been noteworthy for everyone here. Graduation is indeed a time of completion, of finishing of an unending. However, it is a time of celebration, of achievement, and most importantly, a beginning for new graduates. Again, congratulations, graduates!
Tara mag-aral tayo dito sa Angeles City Senior High School upang ikaw ay matuto dito sa Angeles City Senior High School. Tara mag-aral tayo dito sa Angeles City Senior High School upang ikaw ay tumalino dito sa Angeles City Senior High School. Tara, mag-aral tayo. Tara, magsikap tayo. Tara, 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 tara.